So we already did a full breakdown on this trade, a full top-down analysis on this trade, and we're expecting to buy GBP. As you can see, I already mapped up my structure. This is a 4 hours time frame, so I'm not going to be doing the top-down analysis anymore, but I'm going to link I'm going to drop the link to that video in the description, and I'm also going to add it. I'm going to drop it at the description, by the way, so you can watch that. So this is what we're expecting to buy your GBPJPY. We're expecting to buy GBPJPY. At that time, price was still here. So given this reversal, we're looking to actually buy GBPJPY here. I think price was here. We're expecting it to take out this low, but what price is? Price reacted from this level and bought up straight, and then this is it. So we're waiting, and this point, I don't know, we're still going to be waiting and looking at the market, but then after price had broken this low, for those of us, when you watch the video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. After price has taken that, it gave us a new break of structure right here. And as price gave us a new break of structure, a lot of momentum, you can see the candle, a lot of momentum. This became a new demand zone, a new level which caused that break of structure. I think if I use my Fibonacci, it's going to align to that same level. This is the lowest point of the chart, highest point of the chart. Exactly, my fib tells me that's what I'm supposed to be actually selling this market, right, or buying this market. My fib tells me that's what I'm supposed to be buying this market. Now when we look at this, to be able to trade this gap down to this level, because this gap is a lot of opportunity. This is a 4 hours time frame, and I am a day trader. I look for opportunities on the 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame. In fact, I can trade even a 3 minutes time frame depending on the confirmation I have. So looking at this, I want to have confirmation to be able to trade. That's why I'm doing this video, because what we should be expecting, by the way, where, like, if you are waiting for a trade, you should be expecting price to fall down to this level. Look for your confirmation on the 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame, whatever time frame you use, and buy back up to this level, because price is going to be going up. But before that happens, I'm looking for confirmation on lower time frame to be able to trade this area, this gap. Right, I'm looking for confirmation to be able to trade this gap. I want to trade this gap, this fair value gap, down to this demand zone or order block. I want to be able to trade this area, this green area. So how do I do that? I'm going to be looking for lower time frame confirmation. So if I drop down to the 1 hour time frame, let me see structure up there. On the 1 hour time frame, there's not much about structure on the 1 hour time frame, right? Except that we had, but it's not really clear, we had this break of structure right here. I don't want to force things. If it's not it. We're not going to be trading. You have the break of structure, and then price took out this low here, give us this change of character. Right, after that, price, this was the demand zone or the order block which started the move. This is this guy. This was the demand zone or order block, and you can see that price just tapped into it. So that is the demand zone or order block which caused that move. Now, since we mapped out our order block on the 1 hour time frame, what we'll be doing is that we'll be using confirmation entry on the 50 minutes, on the 5 minutes. Why do I want to use confirmation entry? Because it is very, very possible for price to just push down a bit and then break, and then start trading up again, because of the momentum in price is very high. So what do I want to see? I want to see confirmation entry, right? I'm going to be hoping to use confirmation entry on this trade. Wait, let me just check out something down here and see. Okay, I'm going to be using confirmation entry on this trade. We can see that price is pushing. We have 90 minutes before price closes. Let's go down to the 5 minutes time frame where we'll be using confirmation entry. Good. On the 5 minutes time frame, price already tapped into the order block. You can see how the structure is clear on the 5 minutes time frame. This is what I'm talking about. Structure is very clear on 5 minutes time frame. I'll put that back again. You can see that structure is very clear on 5 minutes time frame. This is where the break of structure happened, and then this is where we have a change of character after price to get that low. Now price came back. If you're trading this market, you enter from the 5 minutes because price reacted from this 5 minutes demand zone, right? But I want to use confirmation entry because I have space to ride this market. So where's the confirmation entry? We can see that price gave us a break of structure right here. You can see we have a break of structure right here, right? These are most recent break of structure before price tapped into this demand zone right here. So what do I want to see on the 5 minutes before I start selling this market to the downside? I want to see price take out this low. So we're going to be patient for price to take out that low. Now when price takes out that low, this is what I want to see. I want to see price take out this low and then start going back to the new demand that will form somewhere around there, and then we're gonna sell this market. We'll be selling this market and taking profit. Like I said, we'll be selling this market. We have room to sell this market right down to this level, but don't be greedy and take profits there. Don't be greedy to take profits there. It's going to be so wrong. What you want to see is, you want to see this low. You want to see this low being taken out. When this low is taken out and we have a new lower low here, you want to take your, when you enter your trades, here, let's say for example we have a demand zone. Let's say we have a demand zone somewhere here, right? When you enter your trades there, when you enter your sell trades there, right, when you enter your sell trade there, you want to be taking your profits from the most recent swing point. You want to be taking your interest from this most recent swing point, which will be this low, right? You can take it here from the most recent swing point, and you can extend it down to this swing point right here, right? This is how you can trade this market for today. You can take your at the most recent swing point there, or maximum extend to this major swing point right there, right? You could have something like a 1:3 or a 1:4, depending on where the market is. You can have something amazing, right? You can see that the market is currently pushing down. Price just invalidated this order block. Now this will be the new order block should price. So this is it on GBPJPY. You'll be looking to sell GBPJPY on a lower time frame. If you are currently looking at this market, I want you to go down, map this level on the I think the order block starts from 229. Order block or demand zone start from 219.466, ends at 219.560, right? That's where the demand zone ends, and then you want price to pick out the low. The low is at 219.344, and then you look for a new zone. You must use this confirmation entry. Because the momentum for price was very high here, and naturally this is, you're trying to go against the trend, like, because the overall trend, like the higher time frame trend is bullish right now. You are trying to go over against the trend, and this move is still very fresh, so you are expecting to catch a very fresh move, right? This is a very fresh move, so we're going to be chilled. We're going to be waiting. I think upon the market open today around 8 o'clock maximum, you could have this structure play out, and you could have a 1:3 risk to reward trade today happen right now. This is an update trade on GBPJPY. So if you are trading GBPJPY, you can look at this trade right here, GBPJPY. This is it. You can take a screenshot. I'll try to zoom again. You can take a screenshot of this. Look at where price should take out the low. Price should take out, I know it's at, like I said, 219.344. when price takes out the low at 219.344, you're going to be mapping an order block. I think the order block is good based on the current structure. Let me just take out things. Let me clear off this sell. So I think they, based on the current market momentum and structure, I think this is going to be the new order block. This is it. I already mapped out the new order block for you, or the new demand zone for you. I'm going to put that in red or in gray, something like that. This is your new order block. So we'll be expecting price to take out that low and then come back into that order block. So this is where we'll be selling the market. right? This is where I'll be selling this market to the downside, and I'll be taking my profits right here on this swing point. So I'll be having about a 1:4 risk to reward ratio, but I'll just put that to 1:3. 1:3 risk to reward ratio give my stop a bit of breathing space. So this is my trade on GBPJPY